Hey, what's going on, man? Welcome back to the Carolina's Own YouTube channel. Reporting live from right here in beautiful Jamaica. I'm doing this from my phone, man. So this is the first time I'm live streaming from my phone. But as always, as you guys come into the chat, let me know exactly where you're tapping in from, what city, what state. Tonight we're just gonna do some Q&A. Give you guys some tips and tricks on how to actually start building business credit. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit the like button. It helps our content get out to a wider audience. Also, if you are new to the channel, on this channel we talk about helping entrepreneurs and business owners get access to personal and business funding using a simple 5-step process. So welcome guys to the channel. I can't really see the comments, so I'm just assuming that you guys are jumping in. I usually do this from the laptop, but tonight I'm doing it, doing it ugly straight from the iPhone, man. So won't hold you guys too long, man. Ohio in the building. What's going on, Ohio? Corey Jenkins. But yeah, man, we out here on vacation, man. The grind don't stop, man. Looking in the chat. But anyway, how was y'all guys' week, man? Who got approvals? Can y'all hear me? Is my audio good? Let me see if my audio good. 1 second. Is my audio good? I can't really tell. Y'all let me know in the comments, man, if the audio is good. But yeah, man, we out here on vacation, man. Had a good time today, and just kicking back. Trying to read the comments, man. Let me know if my audio is good. I got some good lighting, man. I'm in the corner over here in the resort, just taking it all in. Just got through eating dinner. I cannot see the comments as you guys come in. Sounds good. All right, cool. I just wanted to make sure the sound was good, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Definitely, man. Vacation is vacation, man, but the grind don't stop, man. So I just wanted to hop on here and do the weekly live stream like we always do every Wednesday. Approvals, man. Who got approvals? What approval? Was it a net 30? Was it a business credit card? Was it a business line of credit, business term loan? What any approvals, man? Who got approvals this week, man? I know we have some big wins in the Facebook group. I seen somebody got a $8,000 U.S. Bank business credit card, and I want to say Penn Federal personal credit card. So Penn Federal is on fire right now. If you are not a member, I highly suggest you become a member and apply for any of the personal credit cards. It's a good chance that you will get approved. What's going on, Lavonda? Okay, flagship. Yeah, the flagship is hot right now. Navy Federal. But yeah, Penn Fed is on fire. Pennsylvania State Employees Credit Union, PSECU, Maryland State Employees Credit Union in Maryland and Pennsylvania, both on fire right now. So if you have not became a member and applied for the personal line of credit for either, I highly recommend that you do so. But let's get into some quick Q&A, man, or actually not even Q&A, man. I just want to give you guys some things to be mindful of as you go along on your business credit journey. Not going to get too much into the how-tos today, but just some of the whys and why things are important. And one of the things that I'm seeing a lot of people struggling with is knowing what you actually are using your funding for, right? A lot of people are struggling right now trying to figure out what are they actually getting this funding for, right? It doesn't make sense to get $100,000 of business funding if we haven't sat down and really mapped out what are we actually funding. Are we purchasing real estate? Are we purchasing vehicles? Are we getting more inventory to sell more items in our online stores? We need to be crystal clear on what we're utilizing the funding for. So if you are on a live stream, just type in the chat, what are you actually seeking funding for? What is your main purpose of getting funding? Is it to buy real estate? Is it to facilitate Turo? Is it to start up your first Airbnb? What are you actually getting your funding for? What are your goals for funding based around? because that's where a lot of people are getting tripped up. You know, a lot of people are reaching out to me saying, hey, I need to get funded for XYZ. Can you help? And the truth of the matter is, you know, there are some things that you want to have in place, right? Now, one of the things that I recommend and I stress a lot heavily, and for those of you that come to the next one-day masterclass, you will understand this more in detail. But we talk about setting up what's called a management company, right? Which is basically like a shell corporation, so to speak, but it's not a shell. But basically what this corporation is, this is like your funding entity. This is your LLC that's kind of like your parent, and then you will have child LLCs under it, right? And so basically with this LLC, your management LLC, what you're trying to do is you're trying to look as pretty as possible on paper so that banks will lend to this LLC, right? So this company would get $100, $200, $300,000 of funding. And then you take that $300,000 and now you go buy your equipment for your trucks. Now you go buy your cars for your Turo. Now you go buy your fix and flip properties, okay? So that's the importance of having that management company. Now, all the other companies that fall in line up under it will be industry specific. But this particular company, we don't necessarily want it to be industry specific, okay? So that's one way that you can kind of start to turn things around and get more funding for your business. But yeah, so understanding why you're getting funding, what's the purpose of the funding, what are your goals for funding, right? That's very, very important. Very, very important, okay? Next, let's talk about, in addition to getting funding, where are you getting the funding from? Are you looking for bank funding? Are you looking for net 30 funding? Are you looking for invoice funding? Are you looking for factoring funding, right? For truckers, right? If you're carrying 5 and 6 and 7 loads, sometimes you can get paid for those loads up front, and then you can get billed a factoring, a percentage of the invoice on the back end. So what are you funding, right? That's number one. What are you funding? And then number two is, where are you getting the funding from? You need to be crystal clear on these things, family. You know, we talk a lot about the top SBA lenders list. If you're looking for bank funding, you want to go to Google, and in the Google search, type in top SBA lenders list and then your state. So if you're in Georgia, it will be top SBA lenders list Georgia. If you're in Florida, wherever, Texas, whatever state that you're in, right? That's how you will find banks that have funding opportunities for you, right? You don't necessarily have to go to the internet all the time. I'm not saying my channel, don't go to Credit Plug. What I'm saying to you is, you don't always have to fish and hunt on the internet. You can go directly to the SBA, and the SBA puts out a list every year or every other year of all the banks in each state that are actively lending, meaning that they are actively giving out funding, and not 10 years ago, 20 years ago. This is within the last 18 months, this bank has lent to small business owners. All right, let me see, I'm trying to read the comments. Corey said, all my business credit is green, but Equifax. Yeah, you just probably have to work on your trade lines, Corey. Right now, we're not really getting into how-tos or Q&A, man. We're just kind of doing a quick overview. But I will say, if your Equifax is not green, then we may need to look at what's on your personal Equifax, or we may need to look at that business Equifax profile and see exactly what vendors you have reporting and how they're reporting. So that's probably what I would suggest. But yeah, so we need to understand why are we obtaining funding? Is it for equipment? Is it for real estate? Whatever the case may be. And then once we know why, we need to know where we're getting the funding from. Are we going to PNC? Are we going to Truist? Are we going to a local credit union in your state? Where are we going to get the funding? Because it's basically like a journey, right? As you go along on your trip, you know, at some point you need to refuel, right? You know, funding can be like refueling your vehicle, right? Now, you know, we talk a lot about relationship banking too. Having the right business banking relationship is critical, family. No longer are the days of just going to Navy Federal and plucking out a $20, $25, $30,000 business credit card. Personal credit card. No longer are the days where you can just, you know, have a okay profile and go to Chase and get a $15,000, $20,000 business credit card. You need to be building your personal profile as well as your business profile, okay? So make sure you're looking at both. Personal credit is gonna play a big role in the long game, right? In the short game, you can definitely do some things by manipulating that business profile. But in the long range, in the long game, you definitely want to take care of your personal credit. Make sure you structure your personal credit properly. All right. And so when we do have our next one-day masterclass, which is coming up on April the 30th, okay, Saturday, April the 30th, we did switch up the format. So it is free for everyone to attend in general admission. I recommend VIP. And the reason why I recommend VIP is because you get 2 hours extra. So you get an hour Q&A before the live stream, and you get an hour Q&A after the live stream. So remember, guys, I don't do the one-on-one consultations anymore, right? So we got rid of the one-on-one consultations. We have a new program that we'll be bringing out shortly. For those of you who would like more information, just shoot me an email. We can get you more information. But the main thing I want to stress is that if you do the VIP option, you basically get 2 hours of consultation along with all the information. So I do recommend VIP, but if you just want to come and get the information, it's totally free. It's 100% free. I'll put a link in the description for you to go ahead and get on the waiting list so that you can get signed up and get registered for the next one-day masterclass. At the masterclass, you are going to get in one day, the literal blueprint to get $1 million in funding or more, right? $500,000, 200,000, whatever amount of funding that you seek. When you come to the one-day masterclass, you will get the blueprint, where to find banks, how to structure your business bank accounts, how to structure your business profile, how to structure your personal credit profile. What do banks look for inside of your personal credit profile that could get you denied for funding? All of these things and more, okay, family? So I highly, highly recommend that you attend the one-day masterclass. Again, it's free for general admission, and then it is VIP is $147 for VIP. You get 2 extra hours of Q&A, so you get an hour before the live stream and you get an hour after the live stream if you do the VIP option, okay? So I want to make sure that we get this information out to as many people as possible, family. The goal this year is to get each and every one of you guys $250,000 in funding, okay? That is my personal goal that I've set for every one of my subscribers on this channel. I want each and every one of you guys to get $250,000 in funding, okay? So that's why we switched up the format of the masterclass, because we feel like right now is the time where everybody has to execute. You gotta execute, execute, execute. No longer are the days of just watching YouTube and not doing anything with the information, baby. We gotta make sure that we are executing on all the information that we're being pumped out right now, right? If I tell you to run a play with BOA, we got to run the play. We can't ask questions, hey, what is my credit score? What do I need? No, we need to run the play, family, okay? That's the goal right now. We got to make sure that we're executing. This is the year of execution, I myself included, right? You guys saw the vlog, Road to $1 million, right? We rocking and rolling with that. So I'm in the trenches with you. We're doing this together, but I need you guys to execute. I need you guys to come to the live stream ready to go. Don't be, let's not ask questions that we answered in previous live streams. Let's kind of just go with the flow, make sure that we're, focused, and I think we can do it, family. But other than that, man, I know this was just a quick, short live stream. I don't want to stay on too long. Like I said, this really wasn't Q&A. This was just impromptu. Like I said, I'm on vacation, man. I'm enjoying life, and trying to take it all in, man. But yes, April 30th is the next one-day masterclass. So make sure you comment in this below, say masterclass below, and I will reply with the link to register. I highly recommend VIP, but we do have the free general admission option as well. Also, if you have not yet, make sure you head over to 80paydexcheatsheet.com to get your 80 Paydex cheat sheet. This cheat sheet is going to show you the blueprint on how to set up your business profile in as little as 45 days. Okay, family? Yeah, man, Jamaica is nice, man. Jamaica is nice. I must say, man, they treat your boy good out here in Jamaica, man. Shout out to the whole Jamaica, man. If you're watching this and you in Jamaica or you from Jamaica, you my peoples. You my peoples, all right? But with that being said, man, like I said, the masterclass If you text the letters EZ, text EZ to 980-825-4360. EZ 980-825-4360. The links to register for the masterclass will come right to your phone. As soon as you text the number EZ, it will reply automatically with the links to get registered. Like I said, I recommend VIP, but we do have a free general admission option. Also, a lot of you guys were reaching out to me about the actual the one-on-one, working together one-on-one program. That is rolled out, but we have not officially have like a sales page or anything. If you would like more information on us working together to help you hit your funding goals quicker, on a more one-on-one basis, more detailed, more intimate, just shoot me an email at info@cbcanetwork.com. info@cbcanetwork.com, and I will get that information over to you, family. But like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off, man. I'm gonna enjoy the rest of this vacation. I will be doing another live stream probably sometime next week, Monday or Tuesday, in addition to next Wednesday's live stream, because we're gonna be talking about my personal credit journey. I'm gonna do a live stream talking about my personal credit journey, and then I'm gonna be talking about my business credit journey. All right. So my personal credit journey is gonna be one live stream, and my business credit journey, I'm gonna be breaking down how I got $100,000 in personal funding and how I got over $100,000 in business funding. All right, family. So make sure you tap in next week. Somebody asked. Let's see. Somebody said masterclass. So if you text the letters E as in Edward, Z as in Xander, text EZ to 980-825-4360. 980-825-4360. Text the letters EZ, and you'll get hooked up with the masterclass links. Okay, family? And I'll make sure to put it in the description below. But as always, man, if you're watching this on the replay, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like this video. It helps our content get out to a wider audience. And make sure you register for the next one-day masterclass, April the 30th, 2022, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, family. All right, I'm out of here. I'll see you guys. Y'all be blessed, be safe, and most importantly, execute. All right, fam.